Gary's Nightmare. I'll see you then. It's full at the moment, or it was full. A couple did leave, I saw. Bradley's in. Bradley's in the Beetle. Quite a few advantages I've noticed of late. Has that had an improvement with the last lot of changes, maybe? When in Rome, do what the Romans do. Easy to pick up a penalty. I think I like the Ferrari. Maybe it's an Aston Martin club, I don't know. There's a lot of them. So we're ready to go. If you're a regular here, you know this isn't my favourite track. Still learning. Not that it's not my favourite, it's just I don't know it. While we were up the back, it's probably a good thing. Here they come. I don't know who's doing all the belting from behind. I know I'm not quick on this one, but we'll have a look at the replay sometime throughout the stream just to see who the villains were in this one. I've got a couple of ideas, but we'll wait and see. It wasn't just a minute ago. We're on the last lap of the race, so might open up after this if it is full, but I don't think it is. Bradley in front of me is not doing well. Suggests that it's pretty grubby up here. Nearly smacked the wall. Already crossed the finish line. Might not make it. Oh no, we'll make it. Just. Gee, some big penalties there. G'day, Rockstar. Welcome back. Hopefully we go to a different track. So they go to, yes, I'm out. Although maybe I should be doing it. Oh, I forgot to save it in the end. Monza, terrific. This could be diabolical. Turn one, as we all know. Go, Wilco. Yeah, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to you as well. Alright, Bradley, it was my outlap, so would have been worse if it was a real one. all been guilty of that. G'day Scotty Mac. We're on a little bit earlier today. I've got to be off by 5, another hour. See how we go with a lap time here. No one's got one yet. Nightmare's gone up a second on me. Scotty, this is your favourite track. You should get on here. Teach these guys how to do it. No, it's full. Oh, I might get a penalty there. You might get it. Not quite. Got a bit hungry, fella. Apex then, brake too late. got a feeling he's going to fight me for this corner. It always amazes me when there's a faster car coming, someone with the penalty wants to have a fight for the corner. Hoping there might have been room there for you, Wilco. Got a stunt team going here. Yeah, it hasn't changed, so we've still got a full list. I've only done one, which was Red Bull going Group 4s. Yeah, it's going to be Line Ball, I think, Scotty. Race B, I haven't even done yet, and I can't even remember what it is. Oh, Largo Magori, Group 3. And I think Race A is I'm really guessing now. I think it's just a road car, but I might be wrong. Couple of cars backwards here. Yeah, someone's just left the room. Two have left the room. Oh, they're starting the race too. I think the fact that Nightmare will be in front of me, I'm going to struggle. It goes both ways. Car between us, so I doubt that I'm going to get to you. It's all those other ones behind that might cause the problem. Rolling start didn't really favour us. There's one down. A couple of cars off in the background. Patterson was behind me. He's no longer on the list there. Good on you, Wilco, you got in. Don't know what was happening there, that they really stopped more than they should have. Thought I may have got a penalty. Got away with it. Yeah, these SRT guys are pretty quick. I mucked up that final corner as well. Look at Magical Daddy's time, 48. And he's got past Nightmare as well. Yeah, they're all there. Don't need that. I'm going to have to worry about Magical Daddy now. Tane's got the penalty. A bit of a move done at the back there. Giving him a workout, are they? Okay. I think to change, yeah, he's got a second penalty behind me. Big gap back to third, I think. The mudslinging will start now. Thanks, Scotty. Did that one for you. Had to represent. Help when they were fighting. Let me through. Thanks, Professional Bears, for the sub. Not too sure who you might be, but thank you. If you're ever racing with us, let us know who you are. You want me to save that one? We'll have a look. We'll put the move into the public court of opinion. Maybe go Blue Moon. Oh, you got kicked. You might have just not belonged to the right club, I'd say. We'll have a look after this race. I'll pick this track. I'm going to do this one because I like this track. Can't you come in with a different profile? A different name? What's that one that you've got? Just do that. That's the boy. Come on, giddy up. Got our 108. We know 107 is possible. Beast is here. Yeah, he left and came back. There's 107.8 by the American. Not going to break it this lap. This feels good. No, not good enough. Those beats, he's 108.9. Wilco's in the top three. Oh, he's gone quicker. So I think we're P3 for the start. Yep, the donut's in. He's in P2. I've got Wilco behind me. Behind him is Magical Dandy, then Beast. In 6th. Wilco's got Magical Daddy all over the back of him there. You bumped him, Donut. Got a front row seat here now. Feel like all my fastest lines, I'm caught in the traffic. Come back. Very quick, Magical Daddy. Well done, the Risque as well. Nitrous, you reckon? Nitrous unrestricted. But Bop's on, so that kills it anyway. So no, it's just... Can you? I thought it cancelled all that out, depending on the... Okay, that's what you can have. So you can change all those things. So you'll have he or they will have their cars tuned. Right, I've got time for one more. It'd be just each coming off the corners better, that's all. That might be why they're all in the same car, because they're tuned, potentially. There's a lot of people using the Vantage, so I just wonder whether that's had a bit of a bump up with any of the changes that have happened. It's got to be just in the tuning. Mr. Nice Guy, g'day. V8 supercars, we use the Camaro 16 SS and we tune it to, correct me if I'm wrong here, Scotty, 600 brake horsepower and 1335 kilograms. No rear diffuser, no supercharger, but other than that you can tune it. Yeah, I'll show you some settings if you like after this race. Yeah, see everything's tuned in here. Or possible. You can change your racing transmission, that'll change it. Sorry, Mr. Nice Guy, we're talking about this race at the moment. But I will remind me after this race and I'll go to my car sheet. Actually, I could probably do it now. Where is it? Oh, it won't. I'll have to go here. No, it won't let me because I'm in this race and it's plugging up the Group 3 cars. Yeah, so go to Chevrolet and buy the SS16 and the Shelby. Was it the S or? There we go. Thanks, Scotty Mac. What was the Shelby? An SR or something? Yeah, 2016. No, it's in Brand Central. You got to go to Brand Central and buy it there. Yeah, so brand new car. So before you tune it, you need to put a wide body on it as well. Go to the main screen, and it's sort of in the top right edge or corner of the page. You know, where you got the map. Okay. If you're new to the game, you've got to get through the cafe to get it open. So the best way to go through the cafe, if you haven't already started, is you might have to look at it on YouTube, but there's a race you can do where you get 100,000 points, provided you finish at the front. And instead of doing, if you don't want to do the cafe book, you can just buy the cars. And that's the quickest way to get through the cafe. But there will be certain races you're going to have to do. So it's a bit of a grind. It'll take it a little bit while. Aha, there you go. Nitrous is prohibited. One way of getting yourself kicked out, Mr. Risque. Yeah, it's the only way. You got to do the cafe. It's the only way you get the tracks and the cars unlocked. And to buy the Camaro, you're going to need probably, you're going to need 350, 450,000 in points. So if you're only new, if you want to hang around, I'll show you at the end of this race. Hopefully we get started soon. I wasn't going to do a lap, I'm just going to see what the lap times are. Good on you, Beach. I was going to say you had to pass the time. Duncan Dans just pipped you. Walko's in 3. We've got 10 entered. One in reserving a place. Well, if they were using nitrous before, we've done pretty well to be where we were. Pretty quick though, 1:33. What's he going to do here? About the same. Doesn't normally take this long for the race to start, so not too sure what's going on here. Everyone else is in the pits. It's funny, isn't it, how exhausted you can be after a drive. I can always do this. It's funny, isn't it? I guess the consequences are a little bit less, aren't they? And you haven't got your family on board. Ferrari doesn't like the curbs here. This is it. Sorry, Robert, just had the run on the outside line then. I don't think I've ever pulled that move off there before. Well, that's tough luck, beast. Hang on to it, Wilco. Duncan Dan's gone. Oh, look at Broome come up. Well done, Wilco. Thanks, Vroom. I think you probably could have taken me, but you gave me the benefit of the doubt. All right. I have to make that my last race. Unfortunately, we're going out tonight. Yeah, just a straight bop race. Yeah, we should do that because, we always do the fuel and tyre, which is fine, but just have a flat out, go for it type thing. Now, I don't know whether Mr. Nice Guy is still there. He's probably gone. Yeah. So, if Mr. Nice Guy is watching, but he can always come back and watch this later, there's Brand Central. So to open up all these icons on your page, you need to do the cafe. And in that is a series of menu books. Like there's a menu book, and that's in progress at the moment that I'm doing. Like the menu book 39, I think there's over 50 now. Once you complete those, you awarded cars, tracks, and all those icons on that map page. Now, I think this comes up pretty early in it. So what you need to do, once you've got that, is go into it. And obviously, Chevrolet is America. Go in there and buy the car. Go to the showroom. And the car that we're talking about is not in here. There it is the Camaro SS16. So it's relatively cheap at $35,000. So I'll go back to my garage and show you what mine looks like. Drove it earlier today. So there it is. So before you put anything on it, go and wide body it, because that will save you a bit of time further down the track. Once you've got the wide body on it and the wheels, go for wide wheels. It will save you a lot of heartache. We'll go to the outside soon here. So you can see you've got wide body arches over the wheels. Put a front spoiler on it. And don't put an air diffuser on it. Oh, you're back. Good. So hopefully got all of that. You can see the back of my car. I'll just go into liveries just to show you what the car looks like. So the front, you put the splitter on, what we know as the front splitter in the touring cars. We've got the side on as well. Rear, don't put the diffuser on. There's the rear diffuser. If you're doing our series, if you're doing someone else's, you might want it on. In the HTR one that you've probably seen, we run the standard rear diffuser. And you can put a custom wing on. Doesn't matter which one. I've gone Type 8. Everyone have different theories on what that might be. Chuck a livery on it. Ideally, again for HTR, we like to see a authentic supercar livery. Everyone hates that livery, but I think it's pretty good. And then I've bunged my details on it, HTR as well. So that's probably the best way to show you the car. So at the moment, I did a race earlier which had a higher brake horsepower. And I've got it set at 770 brake horsepower. So these are some of the things you need to buy. So weight reduction, 1, 2 and 3. And that will get you to the 1335. I'm running this one a bit lighter because I'm doing something different. So a lot of these settings are different. And you can change your, like if I put that to 100, you'll see on the left 770 brake horsepower. That will now jump up to 819 brake horsepower. So I think it's got to come back somewhere here. 750, 736, sorry. Generally try and have your power restrictor set there as well. 698. 658. So, you know, you can see how it comes down. And then your downforce, depending on what track you're on. I've since put a supercharger on that, so it would go to none if I'm racing with HTR. And you can see I'm down to 534. So we don't run the supercharger on the Camaro or the rear diffuser is what I'm trying to say. So 502, 497. I think if I bump that up, what's that do? 502. So 497. So I was running a little bit less than the 500. You can play around with all these parts to get there. Like if I go normal, drops it, and you could then bump up your output if you really wanted to. 503, 498. So I picked up a brake horsepower just by doing that. And the other car, is that the one? Yeah, I think that is it. Is the Shelby GT350R. So if I go to car settings here, this one we were running a supercharger, but it does use a lot more fuel. Our races were fuel based as well. Again, 3 levels of weight reduction. And had to put a little bit of ballast in the car to meet the requirement of 1335. You can see the output at 100, power restrictor 88, top speed was adjusted. And again, these settings become fairly personal on how you want to race. So I'll just go to the livery editor just to show you, you can see the car better, I think. I can't right now because I'm going out and I'm already late, but so if we go in here, so you can see that car's got a rear diffuser on it. And again, I've gone for a different type of wing. Yeah, there's no races scheduled at the moment. And again, you can see we've got the front splitter on it. So they're the only, and the sides and the wing. And again, just grabbed a livery I liked from Supercars and bunged my details on it. And the group that we race with, which is HTR. But there is a group doing a race at the moment on this, and I think they were 800 brake horsepower. So our next races coming up for HTR will be the what we're calling the road cars. I'll see whether I can quickly just find them, then I'm going to have to bolt. So the F12 Berlinetta. Is one. There's a 911, I think it might be this one, the 911 GT, 996, and the M2 Competition, 18. And the other one is the LFA, which is a real mongrel of a car. That looks like it might be it. So I think the requirement there for all the cars was 430 brake horsepower and 1275 kilograms. So that will be over 5 races, 4 cars. You must use one car at least once in the 5 races. So the Berlinetta, in my opinion, is the superior car. So you'd want to pick your least favourite or your favourite maybe, just to get some points, and then work out where the other cars are going to be quicker for you or better for you. So it should be good fun. But I know everyone's pretty keen to do the V8 supercars again. It's been very popular. So I think that will come up sooner or later. It might come in at the start of the supercar series, the real one, and see how that goes. That's right, the AE 86 cars are being trialled at the moment. And I think there's also talk of a Group 3, Group 4 manufacturers type race within HTR as teams. And that's really good fun as well. So, all right, I'm going to have to go. Thanks everyone for joining. And I look forward to catching up with you hopefully tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye for now.